So Q will be playing here as Breaking Wheel from SN. CK side we have Patient, First Officer, Priestess, and Coordinator. Coordinator doesn't really say spot, yes, but I don't know. It's just. I guess we have seen 4-man elimination from Wheel side multiple times. But I don't know about this as well, depending on if the survivor decides to bring flywheel here or not as well. But if we do decide to move back on straight towards the game, this will be CK versus SN. We're going to be able to see the bans here for Prospector, Female Dancer, Mercenary, and Gravekeeper. Now, Brass Singer has been permabanned from the survivor side, and permabans from the Hunter side is going to be Seer and Psychologist here as well. Okay then, SNQ, let's see how this goes. If we can get a 4-man elimination game, that's a huge lead for SN, but we're looking for Rocco here, whose footprints would be, whose trails will be revealed. But it seems like we're not going to go after him after all, with Insolence Detention alongside with Wanted Order, Rage and the Desperate Fight, I think, but that's going to be the first portal utilized. And Priestess is at a really good spot for two main reasons. Reason number one, even if you get a trap spike on the reticence on, she's only going to get slowed. And reason number two being the fact that she's near a wall. So I think for CK here, it doesn't really matter how you play Breaking Wheel. Yes, there was a Breaking Wheel that did manage to get a 4-man elimination, but you're not him this time, and there's no Enchantress on the field to mess it up for you. We do have excitement here though. Meanwhile, Key, you still trying to look for a little bit more opportunities here to play arounding. But for Sisha as well, I do think it's okay. That's finding a spike registered, but that's 66 seconds for a spike. We're going to be able to vault over the window right there, and of course portal away. Can we portal to 2-story? If we can get into a 2-story and then do a portal there, that would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing for SN. But no, not for SN, for CK. But SN, you could change the human form and excitement and then a second spike on, right? Because we're wasting a lot of time here. Yeah, she's okay. I was about to say she's behind the pallet, but she didn't really drop it down, so that's fine. We can change back to human, to wheel form, and then we've Pessimistic here as well, so that's okay. So Pessimistic here has registered, and that's going to be 3 cipher machines done here from the survivor side. First Officer, rotating away from this area wouldn't be bad. But it seems like the FO is going to prioritize on getting the cipher machine done. For me personally, for First Officer, I feel like going away and hiding would be the best case scenario. But with no basement here being nearby as well, it shouldn't be too bad for him. It, generally speaking, shouldn't be too bad for him. First Officer, Pocket Watch has to be used. I think, Pocket Watch just has to be used. We just need to buy time. It doesn't matter here, we just buy time. What matters is we don't get... Oh, we got spiked. No damage rescue, a tiny bit early, but still no damage rescue. Gets a hit on straight to his First Officer rider. Meanwhile, Priestess, with Nostalgic, with Nostalgic running away. The last 2 cipher machines already 50% decoder right here. Meanwhile, still trying to look for First Officer. First Officer did get a spike on him, in which he'll have to remove pretty soon as well. Patient, we didn't get upstairs on time, but we have Hook. We do have Hook. Okay, we managed to go through. We did manage to go through right here. Priestess, Lamp Portal. Priestess, Lamp Portal. I think she did. I don't know anymore, but I think she did. Priestess is decoding. First Officer, Priestess, Patient. We got a snap on Patient. We could start healing. Yeah, those 2 are healing. Okay, as long as those 2 are healing, it's fine. As long as those 2 are healing, it's fine. Our main priority right now is to get Priestess to full health and then getting rid of the First Officer spike. That is a priority list right there. And with a Patient, that's going to be a really nice reticent, but it doesn't matter because he was going to go down anyways based on his location there too. Last cipher machine, 22% decoding progress, but the last 3 cipher machines are really closely towards each other. The moment that Cordy comes to rescue, I feel like if Wheel changes into Wheel form, it doesn't really matter much. Yes, you do see where First Officer is, but as long as Priestess is still there decoding, there's nothing you can do. Priestess also is not going to be eliminated on chair just yet, as it will be her second chair there too. Cordy's on her way. Meanwhile, Priestess just wants to play around here for a tad bit longer. That's going to be number 1. We still do have Ridicule here as well, ready to use. But it seems like KU decided not to go for it just yet. We're at a really good location. Yes, that is going to be Spike. And we did manage to dodge the Reticent. So, like, we should be able to survive here for a tiny bit longer. Just a tiny bit longer right after it. Ooh, that is such a nice Reticent. But, oh, but it doesn't matter. Cypher Machine currently at 85%. We're currently on the run here. As long as Patient gets upstairs, that's all what matters. He just needs to be near the drop-down level. Just so he can play a really long game here against Breaking Wheel. And also the fact that if Breaking Wheel changes into Human form, he can dodge Ridicule. He can 100% dodge Ridicule, as the other survivors on the other side of the, well, not really on the other side, but near the corner dungeon spawn points. To be able to get double stacks right here. We missed out with 4 seconds remaining on the clock for Pessimistic. There we go. He goes down, and that's going to be pop open there immediately. But sadly, the speed boost is going to be able to take it away here. We do see as well KU is playing really safely there and waiting for the Cypher Machine to pop first before we hit, because sometimes if we hit a little bit too early and they pop the Cypher Machine, they'll be able to pull a little bit more distance. But right now, Patient still being able to dodge that. We don't have max presence just yet. 2 seconds remaining until Ridicule is ready. But right now, Dungeon is very closely nearby. As long as we don't snap here, everything should be fine. We're still looking at Hachi right now. Hachi, that's no trap. Do we have oh, we're not. Okay, we're fine. 3-man escape though from CK Survivor side. Wheel is not the best option, even with excitement. Okay, on to our second half. Okay, Kanye will be coming out as Gamekeeper once again. We're a Gamekeeper main here, but Gamekeeper against this team, there's 2 big issues. For the survivors, not for Gamekeeper. I guess for Gamekeeper, you can always guarantee a tie here because of Kayok. But then, like, Hook basically counters Anti. Hook also counters Patient, because I'm quite sure Gamekeeper's Hook is faster than Patient's Hook. And just so much more. But we did ban Opera Singer here. The permabans are Acrobat and Puppeteer. Meanwhile, the 4 bans will be Priestess, Seer, Cordy, and the Entomologist once again. We're going to be able to move on towards the game here fairly fast, because I did speed it up by 2. I do not want to suffer. Korea has taught me a lot of things. No shame. But IVT HMT is not off to a good start as well. Anyways, from the survivor side here, that's an interesting hook. I guess the obstacle did get in the way. So we aren't going to pull as much distance as we initially thought we would be. But right now, after all, it's not too bad. Trump card detention alongside max pallet breaking, max destructiveness, and Berserker. We're currently looking around for Anti-Current, who's already on the spin, 5% movement speed boost, so it's going to take a little while longer for us to be able to actually catch up. Meanwhile, Warp is now ready, 40 seconds in. No, Excitement is now ready, 40 seconds in towards the game. That's going to be the trap immediately utilized. Meanwhile, ZK there is playing this relatively safe, honestly. Really safe here from ZK. We did not manage to get the mind game over, but we do have Flywheel. No, we don't have Flywheel. Sorry, I was wrong. Wait, do we? Oh, we. Oh no. Okay. Anti-Current disarmed it. Anti-Current got rid of the trap. Anti-Current got rid of the trap, wish for disarm. But that hooked. I don't think that should have hooked. There was an obstacle right in front of you, but that hooked over. Okay, that's interesting. That is really interesting, severely interesting. But Anti-Current should be able to contain at least 3 Cypher Machines here, alongside with the fact that oh no, we just got styled on by Anti. Connie thought she was about to use disarm, but she didn't. We didn't even get the vault over. This might be another 3-man escape. Okay, you know what? Good for the survivors. I like seeing this. Good for the survivors. I like seeing this. Absolutely styling on the Hunter right now. We're trying to play with elevation point here, but I don't think elevation is going to matter that much when Anti is already contained for 3 Cypher Machines here. We just don't want Anti-Current to contain for even longer. But I do think the issue is going to be all the flip overs that we're going to do near stairs. Wow, this is an absolute flex from Anti-Current. We're going to not be able to dodge the hook. That's fine, but let's just not use any of our remaining disarms, shall we? Last 2 Survivor already on their last 2 Cypher Machine, Bomber and Patient right here. And also with the fact that Bomber still has not used his coffin. We do see Mercenary on his way in as well, as that Nagito Merc should be doing. Legend there, crawling towards the breakable windows at Hotel. We do see Coffin. We do have an extra 20-second tide turner, and we do have still 25 seconds with all for chair time. So what does this mean? We have a total of like 45 seconds decoding progress before anti-current's second chair, or I would even dare to say 55 depending on where anti-current downs and the amount of time it takes to chair her. But we should be able to at least see. We're gonna full chair rescue. Okay, we're a little bit afraid of terror shocking down, which I don't think we should be afraid, but Merc most likely has to use 2 elbow pads if he's gonna dash in now. But if he can make his way in sneakily, 1 should be more than enough. As Connie here, that's gonna be the trap there utilized. We're still waiting around, looking around here, but the main issue would be getting towards the chair, as we do get in front as well. As long as there's no terror shock, everything's fine. As long as there isn't a terror shock, everything's fine. Okay, that's good. That's no body block, but that's okay. That's no body block, but that's okay. Let anti-current be. She still does have her flute stacks ready, and if GK decides that he wants to pop open that excitement, you don't have teleport anymore. And there's also one extra team. We're not even max presence. We're not even at max presence. Anti-current basically style on this guy for I don't know how long, but long enough. I don't know how long, but long enough. We're going to be able to get a vault over to ZX. Still looking. That's going to be a part of drop down. And we are not going to be able to get a hook right there. That second hook is missed as well, and we don't have anything left here on to use. But that's going to be another 3-man escape here, coming from SN Survivors like Connie, the gamekeeper. Yes, game 1, you did manage to formal eliminate me, but that's also only because of the fact that Earth Hunter got the formal elimination too, and we weren't playing seriously. Let's congratulate here for SN winning against CK. We're going to move on towards game 3. Well, not winning, but they tied.